Hey guys, it's Angela here with VA Techs. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to talk to you about 3 things today that you must have in place in your business in order to get consistent sales appointments scheduled and on your calendar for you, for your sales team. And these will allow you to be able to scale your business reliably and to be able to determine how many leads are coming in by how much you're spending on ads. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so a good friend of mine with a very successful coaching business came to me with a problem. He called me up and he's like, Angela, I'm trying to scale my business beyond just referrals and use paid ads to do it. But he was spending money on Facebook and Instagram and not getting any sales at all. And I'm like, boy, do I know what you're talking about. It's happened to me. So he assumed, like anyone would, that his ads weren't working because he hadn't hired the right team to create them. He figured if he hired an amazing marketing company with experienced talent and paid more money, his ads would start to work. Hence him reaching out to me. No, I'm just patting myself on the back. So I told him I'd take a look at his ads and his funnel. I wanted to see what was actually going on. And as I suspected, my friend was focused on all the wrong things. We took a look at his ads and the click-through rate, the cost per click, everything looked good. He was getting some leads. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but we determined that was not the problem. So what I'm asking you guys, if it's not the ads, if your ads are working, what are you missing? What was he missing? Real quick, you are in the right place watching this. If you own a successful business and want to scale to the next level, you know that you need to be able to generate your own leads to scale effectively. You've tried paid ads before and haven't had much success, and you feel like you're missing a piece of the marketing puzzle. All right, a little bit about me, super quick. I have over 12 years experience marketing and a track record of helping high-ticket product and service businesses get new clients. The reason I got into marketing is because I co-founded a real estate investing company back in 2012. And we were doing a mailer, an old-fashioned mailer, direct mail to a live event, to in-person meetings and selling our properties that way. And we were traveling around the country. It got really old. My business partner wasn't able to see his kids grow up. He was traveling too much and we wanted to figure out how to take it and move it online. And this is back in 2012 when Facebook was kind of just becoming more common for businesses to use. So we're like, let's figure out how to take our process and put the entire thing online. So we hired some of the best Facebook experts at the time that were out there and spent tens of thousands of dollars to have them try to take our system, our sales system, and put it online. We got clicks, we got likes, we did not get any actual results. And we were so frustrated that I took it on myself to figure out how to do it. And we did it so well that our business doubled the next 2 years in a row. And we were in the Inc. 5000 and all of our business owner friends started coming to us and saying, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing that's different? How did you get this to work? So I felt like I needed to help them and I realized I really enjoy it and I've now decided to help everybody else as well. So this is for you if you have a high ticket service or product business, okay? So what you'll learn today is why most marketing just doesn't work, what it is that's missing, how to design it so that it'll work for years to come and on any platform. That means it'll work on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, your website, wherever else you want to put it, right? The steps to implement the 3 marketing strategy components, and we're going to talk about paid ads and if they work in 2022. Be sure to watch to the end. I have some cool bonuses that I want to offer you guys, including our appointment process. Here, let me go to this one here. So, Facebook ads template that's generated over 50 million in sales in the past 5 years, and it also comes with a creative guide for your images and your videos. I'm also going to include the showstopper appointment process so you can get more appointments on your calendar, the setter script that we use to have people call anyone who didn't schedule their own appointments, and our phone sales script so that you can have your sales team close more business over the phone. Okay, so right into it. Marketing is the removal of obstacles to buying and selling. These are some stats about small business owners. This is a huge one right here. 78% of small business owners have no education or content out there. 70% have no marketing automation. 25% don't know their lead conversion rate. So you can see kind of a trend here. Small businesses are missing some of the components that actually build trust and allow you to make that sale. So back to my friend Chris, if it's not the ads that were the problem, what is he missing? He's getting clicks and leads, but no conversions. So if your ads are fine, it must be behind the ads that actually matters, okay? Like I said earlier, there are 3 elements that must be in place for an ad campaign to perform, or any of your marketing for that matter. So these are the 3 components. If you look up the 3 most important components of a successful marketing strategy online, you will most likely find these same 3 that I've listed here. Number 1 is your message. You know that. Potential customers have to find your message relevant, and it needs to solve the immediate problem that they have. Number 2 is it must be on a measurable vehicle. For us, that's the funnel. It needs to be something that you can measure the steps and see what's working. Number 3, you need a method to convert your prospects into clients. And usually that's a very, you have to have an effective follow-up system and sales process. And this is what it looks like in our marketing success formula, okay? So the message is your offer. You need to have an offer that is relevant to that prospect in the stage that they're in. You need to meet them where they are, not where you hope they are, okay? Number 2 is the funnel that we talked about. That's the reliable vehicle to get them to the next stage. And then the follow-up, when you have all these 3 things, you get sales. So I went too far. Okay, this is what it looks like on a timeline. So this is super important. You want to pay attention to this. So what we are trying to do here, if you're doing any kind of marketing online, when you're doing marketing on Google, you're looking for people who are searching for your exact thing. So you're catching people that are closer to buying. But when we are putting out ads on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere else, we are attracting a cold audience. Even if your targeting's on and your ads are on, it's still a cold audience, okay? So we want to take them from this cold, feeling frustrated audience that doesn't know about you all the way to achieving their desired outcome and the feeling that they want, okay? The first step, number 1, cold traffic offer is education. You need to answer the most burning question that they have about what it is that you do. And I'll give you an example of that in a minute. Number 2, warmer traffic. You're still educating them, but you're moving them, you're taking them another step closer to their desire, okay? Number 3 is the hot traffic education. Usually this is something like a webinar. It goes a little more in depth. It's somebody who's more invested in you, trusts your company a little bit more, and then you present your main offer at that point. Number 4 is a customized solution. Generally, this is an appointment where you sit down with your prospect and you show them, here's where you are, and here's the exact steps we're going to take to get you to your desired outcome. And then steps 5, 6, and 7 are part of your product process. Okay, that's actually taking them the rest of the way and making the outcome happen for them, getting them to that desired outcome. So what this looks like for a specific business, this is an example using a real estate investing company for the example, okay? So here we are feeling frustrated. Number 1 is an ebook. This is they're trying to attract motivated sellers, okay? So this ebook is gonna teach these people who are so frustrated, because when they're right here, they're frustrated. They probably have a house that's in major disrepair, or they inherited a house in a different state. And they don't know how to go about fixing it. They don't want to spend thousands of dollars before they can sell it. So they don't know what their options are. So this ebook is going to take them and educate them on what those options look like, and put a little bit of emphasis on how easy it is to sell it to a cash buyer. Number 2, the educational email follow-up sequence is going to walk them through a little more in depth, not only on how the process works, but who your company is and what your background is and some stories about, you know, previous clients and why they should trust you, okay? So that moves them a little further. Step 3, they're going through a webinar with somebody on your team where you walk through what this looks like for them and take away some more of those barriers to buying, and further educate them on everything they're gonna experience with your company. And at the end of that webinar, you have your main call to action to your next offer, which is to book an appointment with you or someone on your team. And you want to sell pretty hard at the end of this what that appointment is going to do for them, okay? So their outcome of that appointment and how you're going to show them how they're going to reach their desired outcome. And then that appointment, you are selling step 5, which is actually to become your client, right? And then step 6 and 7 is the rest of your process, taking them through to achieving their desired outcome and being a customer. Cool. Any questions? Does that make sense? All right, we're gonna move on. This is what it looks like in a funnel. Okay, so I left these here. We have the beginning where they're feeling frustrated, and we have them achieving their desired outcome. So we start out with some kind of an ad. It could be on any platform, or somebody, you know, visiting your website, right? Your main opt-in offer at any of those points, whether, you know, they're coming through a website or messenger or a form, is you're offering this first initial cold traffic offer, which in this case is an ebook, okay? And then the next thing after they opt in for that, they receive this, this email sequence we talked about that is pushing them to the webinar. And then the next step is they go through the webinar, they get your main offer, they complete an appointment with you, step 4, and the rest of them aren't on here because that's when they become a client right here under contract and complete the rest of their customer journey. So I did this exact exercise, walked through this and asked all these probing questions to help my friend Chris figure out what these steps were in his business. So that we could get those 3 things set up for him that we talked about in the beginning, which is his offer, his message, his funnel, which I just showed you, which are the steps you take to get there. And then we did talk a little bit about his follow-up sequence and sales process as well. So I did this with my friend whose ads weren't performing, and I actually helped him get this all set up. That's what we do here. We set up his whole funnel for him, got it all automated so it's nice and easy. And within 30 days, he had doubled his monthly sales from online leads. 30 days. So he's pretty happy. So before, this is taking a look at it here. Let me move my camera. So before, he was not able to scale his business the way he wanted to. He was spending money on marketing that wasn't bringing any new customers just because a marketing company told him he should, or a marketing guru, right? Any leads that came in from his marketing efforts were extremely hard to convert because they did not trust him. His ads were just saying, buy what I have, come straight in and go get my coaching program, right? But after he can reliably scale his business, he has new leads coming in and appointments are coming in consistently. His marketing dollars are working hard for him. They're bringing in new business. His new funnel and offer are effective in any platform. And the leads that make it through are qualified and they actually trust his company. Sorry, I got a typo there. This all makes the sales process very simple for him and his team. All right, so here's what the roadmap looks like. This is what I did with him, okay? We mapped out his strategy, and you can do this for yourself, or you can call us if you want help with it. So you map out your strategy according to that, the steps that I showed you on there. And then you create one path, an automated funnel path for your customers to go through, and you use this same path and opt-in process everywhere that you're marketing, you know, in your organic posts, in your ads, on your website. Style it for marketing success. So after you've created your path, make sure it looks amazing, create your front end ads, make sure everything fits your brand. Then you start creating posts and ads. And then you pay, the last step is to scale, right? You pay for your best performing ads or posts, organic posts to reach more people, okay? So are you ready to do it right? If you're sick of your ads not working, you don't know why your marketing hasn't been working, and you want to create assets that will serve you and your company for years to come, please go do this for yourself. If you would like our help doing it, this is what we do, and I would love to work with you. We create ads, we do website design, and we create this entire funnel for you. So Are you ready to get started? If you would like to have our help doing this and don't want to do it on your own, the next step is to claim your free strategy session. And this is where we're actually going to look at where you are now. And just like I said earlier, we're going to show you how you're going to get to your desired outcome using this system. So register in the next 24 hours and you'll get all the bonuses I talked about. The Facebook ads template, our showstopper appointment process, and our 2 scripts for setting and closing. So all you have to do to claim that is go to vatex.setmore.com, and that is right down here, and I will put a button below as well. And I look forward to speaking with you. Thanks so much for watching.